1. I'm Mrs. Martz and I will be your teacher for this course. I'm excited to begin this journey with you on this first day of school. From your primary home page, the first step you'll want to complete to access our course this morning is to ensure that you click on the correct course listed. So in this case, you'll want to locate the course called English 1.04 LAC1. You'll go ahead and click on that link, and that will take you into our course itself. You'll see several features in our course that will be important for you to note. One of the first features you'll see is the class news area. The class news area will be the area where I will post a variety of different announcements, ranging from written announcements to video announcements. This is one of the primary areas I will communicate with you about important class updates. So make sure one of the first steps you take in our course is to always read the class news. You'll see that this morning, the first day of school, for you, I have posted a welcome announcement. Make sure you carefully read this welcome announcement and ensure that you're completing each one of the steps listed. You'll notice one of the first things I ask you to do is to watch this video tutorial. Next, I'll ask you to check out the class plan area. The class plan area will be located on the main home screen of our course on the left-hand side here. Class plan. The class plan is probably one of the most important areas in our course. This is where you will go each day to figure out what assignments have been assigned to you and what you need to complete that day in LAC1. You'll notice that in the class plan area, not only does it list what assignment you'll need to complete for that day, but it'll also give you a preview of all of the assignments for that week. So if you scroll down, you can see what lessons are coming up the next couple days in this course. Another unique feature about the class plan area is that each one of the calendar items is linked directly to the lesson. So if you go to the class plan area, for instance, clicking on today's date, and you click on it, it'll automatically take you to the course material you need to preview for that day. Today, the first day of school, I'm going to ask you to click on the course materials area, and then I'm going to ask you to make sure you download and read the syllabus, click on the teacher contact information, and write down my information. In fact, let's go ahead and click on that and take a look. So when you click on that, it'll have my contact information that will appear. Make sure you write this down and you have a copy of it saved offline. To get back to the course materials, all you'll do is use the links at the top of your screen and click back on course material. This will take you back to the main page that we had before that will allow you to click on the syllabus, download and read that. Let's go ahead and do that now and take a quick preview of the syllabus in our class. You'll notice my contact information is also contained on the syllabus, and you can write it down from there as well. For the syllabus, it'll be important that you carefully read the entire syllabus by scrolling down, and that you also save a copy of the syllabus to your computer. You can do that by scrolling all the way down to the very bottom and either clicking on the download button or clicking the arrow over here. Either way will download a copy of this file directly to your computer. Once you've carefully read the syllabus and written down my contact information, you'll want to go back to the class home page. Again, that's directly here at the top of your screen. Class home will take you back to the primary page where you can access your plan as well as the announcements and contact area. So let's go ahead and click on class home and head back to our main page. So again, remember today, your first step will be to read the class news and ensure you understand and complete all of the steps I've listed in the announcement there. Then next you'll go to class plan and you'll click on the 2 assignments for today, which is to make sure you read the syllabus and my contact information and then also to click on this lesson called Session 1. That'll be an introduction to the course. Let's go ahead and do that now and take a little look at what your second lesson for today is going to look like. So again, we've clicked on the link from Class Plan. It's taken us to what the lesson for today is going to look like. As you access this first lesson, the first step you'll want to do is make sure you've read any instructions at the top of the screen. Notice today I've written, I want you to access LC 1.01 Introduction. I also want you to make sure you spend some time in the course familiarizing yourself with the different areas of the course. Each one of the online lessons will contain several resources for you at the top of the lesson. These resources include student resources and mentor resources. Make sure you carefully click on those student resources and review what's under there. To complete a lesson, you'll want to click on the initial link at the top here. This will open the online lesson that you'll need to carefully read. Our lesson assigned for today is our unit introduction over autobiographically speaking. You'll see that the very first slide comes up that has information you'll need to read. These lessons are fairly easy to navigate. All you'll do is use the arrow buttons on the top right hand of the screen. Make sure you carefully navigate through the whole lesson. Notice as you click the arrow, it will load the next page, and it'll give you a brief overview of what Semester 1 in LAC1 is going to look like. Ensure that you carefully click through and carefully read all of the information presented in the online lessons. You'll find that each online lesson will also contain a link to a student guide. Make sure you download the student guide and use that to help you identify important information in the online lessons. So today, the primary goal of today's lesson is going to be to simply give you an overview of what we will be studying this semester. Make sure as you click through the online lesson, and I'm doing this for you by using the arrows, that you also click on any additional links that may appear in the online lessons. For instance, here, the concept map. It will have a little arrow, and when you click on that, it will load additional information that you'll need to review. So now let's go ahead and head back to our class home again. Again, I've clicked on it simply by using the link at the top of my screen here of class home. And this takes us back to our primary page. Again, our page where we have our announcements and then our class plan that we can click on the assignments for that day. If for some reason you are unable to access an assignment from the class plan, you can always access information over under class content as well. This will remain here permanently for the entire semester. So you'll always have access to lessons either working ahead or if for some reason you get behind, getting caught up. You can always access your content under class content. So for instance, you'll notice on our class plan over here, course materials. You can either access that by clicking on the class plan over here on the left, like we did a couple minutes ago, or by clicking under course resources over here. This is the same information linked in two different places. Please note this for future reference. So for instance, if we wanted to access the syllabus, we could also do it by clicking course materials here and then by clicking on the syllabus link directly right here. So again, for today, your assignments are to access the course syllabus, carefully read all of the information there, to access the teacher contact information, as well as reading the academic integrity policy. And then you'll want to go ahead and click on Session 1 and access the information under Session 1, our 1.01 semester introduction lesson. Again, you can either do that by clicking under the class plan or by clicking on Session 1 under Class Content, and then again on LC 1.01 Semester Introduction. Once you've completed those tasks for today, you'll be done with today's assignment. Tomorrow, you will complete the same procedure. You'll log back into our LAC1 class, you'll check your daily class plan, you'll click on the assignment for that day, and begin working your way through the online lesson. If for some reason you do fall behind in this class, you can always access a full view of the calendar for the week by going to Class Plan and then go to Calendar. Let's go ahead and check that out as our last spot to review for our tutorial today. So you'll want to locate the week that we're working on. So for instance, since this is our first week of school, we'll go ahead and click on week 1. You can always view your assignments by either looking at the day, today's date, by clicking on the week, or clicking on the month or list view. If you'd like to see what's coming up for the week, go ahead and click on Week View. If you get behind by a day or two, Week View is going to be the best way to access any past due assignments in this course. This is the procedure you'll need to take if for some reason you miss a day of class due to illness or another issue that may arise. This is also where you can come to look and work ahead in the course as well. So you'll see these are all of our assignments for the first week of school. And you can access any of these assignments by simply clicking on the link. So if you'd like to see what assignment we have scheduled for tomorrow, you can simply click on that link, click on the More, and it'll take you to the online lesson. If you have any further questions concerning our LAC1 course, how to access your content, please feel free to send me a K-mail. Remember, you can always access K-mail by going back up to your home screen page, and you can click on it by clicking My Home up here. That'll take you back to your main LMS page, which will contain all of your course listings. There you will find K-mail, and it's important that you're checking your K-mail multiple times a day, every day. This is the primary way I'll be communicating with you in our course, in addition to the class news area. So if you have a question concerning our course, send me a K-mail today. I look forward to working with you in LAC1, and I hope you guys have an amazing first day. I know that this is going to be an awesome year. So let's go ahead and dive right into it.